to Spill Tea with Alicia G. Today is a little bit different episode. It's part 2 of the one, the only, the Wild Wolf himself. How you doing today, Wild Wolf?
Doing real good.
So, we're just tuning in, you're following, sharing, tap on that screen. Don't be shy, just say hey, and welcome to Spill Tea with Alicia G and that one special guest, which is the Wild Wolf himself, part 2 for more by popular demand. So, Wild Wolf, you have just floored us all at your last interview. You shocked us, and you want us wanting more. You left us wanting more. I know you are officially an official host here on BIGO. How has your experience been so far?
I've been really enjoying it. It's been going really well. Hang on, I can do this real quick.
And guys, we're just
Bluetooth ready to pair.
There we go.
Be sure to be following, sharing, tapping on the screen, and all social media, AliciaGWorld. Be sure to subscribe, guys, if you haven't already, and all social media, AliciaGWorld. Do you want to tell everyone your social media on where to follow you as well, Wild Wolf?
I'm on. I have Instagram, Debris Timothy. Then Timothy Debris on Facebook is all I have at this point. I'm getting ready to start a YouTube channel up in March and start doing a Tuesday show at 9 o'clock. Basically talking about some of the stuff I've done in life, and then about a half an hour doing a story about something I did, and then like question and answer for about half an hour. I'm starting to look at maybe possibly see if other hosts want to go and do a questionnaire back and forth towards each other. So a lot of little ideas. Haven't got it 100% figured out. The only thing I do have figured out for sure, it's going to be on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do have 2 shows that I'm going to be on in March. I don't know which dates for sure. One's a Friday show and one's a Saturday show about my couponing that I do. So that will be fun. So I'm excited. The more I'm out there, I've been surprised at the number of people actually know who I am out here. Because it's like, I'll be on my live and I'll take either one of my 2 gifting accounts, go see if the people that I'm supposed to be doing PK are on and all that. I'll go in there and they're like, I'll say, well, Boyle Wolf 69 is will be hitting you up here for your PK in a minute. And they're like, well, we know that this is you, Loyal. I go, so I try to play that off like so it actually even made me feel more comfortable, because the fact is more people knew me and know things than I thought. I mean, people that I didn't even ever see actually knew my name. I was like, wow. I was impressed. Thanks, Joe.
The best is yet to come, just believe. There you have it, folks. Be sure to follow. I am like, it's so rushed today, but it's all right. It's all good. Be sure to follow the Wild Wolf himself, or the Loyal Wolf, on all his social media.
Well, everything changed at 9:30, so yes, you had to do a lot. So
the show must go on. So follow him, follow me. You guys know my social media if you haven't already. Go follow AliciaGWorld on all streaming platforms. Don't forget, guys, hit that bell for notifications. Subscribe to that YouTube channel, guys. AliciaGWorld.com. Let's
there you go.
Make the Wild Wolf. Let's dig a little more deeper and let's spill a little more tea. What do you say there, Wild Wolf? You ready?
Are you ready?
I don't know. I'm a little bit scared. A little bit. But it's all good. It's all good up in here.
Remember, the notebook can't come up.
Oh my. All right. Would you ever be on the show Naked and Afraid?
Oh, hell yeah. Definitely.
Thank you.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Do you have a
I
favorite
Go ahead.
TV show or movie?
NCIS. I actually watch NCIS and then their new Hawaii NCIS I watch. Hi, Thumpy.
If there could be
So
one
yeah.
dream show to be on, what show would you want to be on? Besides Naked and Afraid, that is.
Yep. Let's see. Probably I want to be on NCIS just because I followed it since day one and never missed an episode. So I would, yeah, that'd be where I'd like to go.
Ooh, Chicago PD, that's a great show as well. Chicago PD, I like that. Chicago Fire is so good too, and
I was just as soon as you said that Station 19, I wouldn't mind being on that either.
I love Law and Order SVU, another good one. SVU, I'm saying it, an OG host typing it.
Thanks, Thumpy. Yeah, but the things that I like the most are true stories, you know, movies based on true stories, stuff like that, mysteries, you know, that type of things. Actually, on Monday nights at 8 o'clock, I've been listening. Actually, at 7:30 it came on. 7:30 they do talk. I've been started watching listening to a talk show about murder mysteries, and at 8 o'clock they said for the rest of the story you got to tune in into next week. And I go, of course that's gonna freaking happen. Bear started laughing.
So I have a few random questions, and then we can get deeper. But it's a few little questions to know about the wild wolf. Have you ever laughed so hard that your drink came out of your nose?
No, I haven't actually.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas. Brrr. What is the weirdest thing you've ever ate?
Probably squid.
Squid? Would calamari count? Is that like
Yeah, same thing.
same thing?
Calamari is squid.
Calamari?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your dream crazy ice cream flavor if you could invent one? Is there a crazy flavor you could invent?
I actually, because I used to make my own homemade ice cream, I used to mix bananas, oranges, mint, and chocolate chips in with a vanilla ice cream flavor. Mix it so all those ingredients were in it.
That actually sounds pretty good. That does. That sounds refreshing in a way, doesn't it? A little bit refreshing.
Yeah. So.
Do you have any weird eating habits?
Yes, I eat like constantly. Most people will on my live probably wonder why I don't weigh 1,000 pounds because I think I eat probably 20 snack items during my live in 3 hours, if not more. Drinking pops constantly. I'm always eating. I'm looking around. It's like all the spoons around here is like okay.
Do you consider yourself a foodie? I know I'm a foodie, and I'm okay with that. Are you a foodie? Are you a foodie?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's a foodie, folks. He's a foodie. Now, we know you love to cook, Wild Wolf. What is your favorite thing to cook? Favorite?
My lasagna meat dish, the 17-pound lasagna pan. I love to cook that. That's that's my favorite. Then I'd have to say my chili second because I never make this chili the same twice. So
I'm the same twice. All right, favorite dessert to cook now.
to cook,
Or bake, create.
right? I'm thinking because I, you know, I make the specialty brownies, but I actually like to make specialty cake. So I'd have to say special my cakes with my special butter in it.
Special.
So and then I do when I make the cakes with the special butter, I use a cherry chip cake mix.
That sounds good. Cherry chips.
There you go, Monty.
How about some never have I ever questions? Sound like a plan?
Sure.
Probably you're gonna have mostly all you have done. But that's alright, because he's the wild.
We did. I was gonna say. I was sitting there thinking how many broadcasts that I've been in that they tried to do never ever, and it's like there's only one question that so far that I haven't done out of the ones. That's what's like. Okay, this will be interesting.
Alright. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
Well, I've done that multiple times.
Do you want to tell us about a crazy incident or experience while skinny dipping, maybe? Any fun stories? Spill that tea, Wild Wolf. Spill that tea.
Okay, probably when I went to Indiana, me and a friend were there. We decided that we were gonna go wander to the hotel at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and the pool door, which was supposed to be locked, just didn't happen to be locked. So me and her ended up just decided, well, seeing it's unlocked, and we're not going back up to the room. We just took our clothes off and went swimming in the hotel there.
Did you get caught at all, or?
Nobody came in, but there's cameras in the pool area, so yeah, I'm probably sure we did get caught.
It's all good. We don't judge here on Spill the Tea. Guys, you're following, sharing, tapping that screen, tell your friends. Let's spill some tea with the Wild Wolf himself. Have you ever gone on a blind date? And if you have, tell us how that experience was.
Actually, I've never have.
Oh,
Never.
we got a question, folks. He's not done.
No. So yeah, but you know, that's just like. But I've only asked one female out my whole life. But I've always been asked out. Well, they either asked me out or we had sex, and I said, I guess that means we're together now, huh? One of the two.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever creeped on an ex's social media?
No,
Okay.
I don't. I don't have to do that because they all talk to me still. So because they're like, I'm gonna go do this. What do you think? Should I be doing this? So I wouldn't even have to because they always value my opinion. So they still ask me everything. So I already know what they're doing before they do.
The wolf knows all. He's in the loop, folks. He's in the loop.
Well, I mean, okay, let's use this as an example. You know, my ex left me for her boyfriend. I mean, for my best friend. They got together. And then she's like, there's this guy that I hang out with all the time, the band and all that. And I go, well, you say that you and this other, the guy that you left me for are not together. You just have this thing and you guys are free to do whatever you want. I said, go fuck them. Why the fuck not? I go, if you're single and you can do whatever you want, do it.
Just do it. Oh my goodness. Wow. And welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G and a Wild Wolf himself. And that's what we call him, the Wild Wolf, folks. The Wild Wolf.
Okay, well, one more on that, just because this we got OG down here. Really, wow, wow. Okay, my second wife. All right, first wife when she left me, she started dating a guy. They got engaged. There, a week before they were supposed to have a wedding, she was at a party. The guy's best man was there with him, and she calls me up and she goes, tells me all these problems that her and another one, and she really likes the other guy. What do you think? And I said, well, if you're not happy there, why stay there? And if you want to be with the other guy, go ahead and fuck him tonight. So that's what happened. I go, why be unhappy? If you're unhappy, why stay there?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, she literally called me up to find out if she should fuck this guy or work things out with the guy, and the guy's best friend that he ended up doing something with.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Have you ever been hungover?
No, not really.
Not really.
I mean, I've never had a headache or anything like that. Clear vision would be the closest to a hangover. I've always remembered everything I've done. Maybe I'll miss some details, but I've always remembered what I've done. So, like, if I go out and I end up having sex, I'll remember I have sex. I may not remember who or how many, but I remember I had sex.
All right. Do you have a crazy fun drinking story that you'd like to spill the tea with us all? Like the most craziest drunk story you can imagine. Like just craziness in a fun, wild way. Spill that tea, Will. Spill that tea.
Okay. I had a party at my house. This is shortly after my first wife left. We're sitting there. A bunch of us were, well, first of all, we're drinking and smoking my weed and all that. So I like, now, one of the things that I always did is I'd always clear the kitchen table off, and I would actually take lighter fluid, throw it on the table, and throw it on a match on it and start it on fire. And it's like everyone would totally trip out. And it's like, well, why? I go, it's go burn out. It's not gonna start a fire. I go, now if I put the lighter fluid on it, wait 30 minutes. Now I light it. Now the lighter fluid went through the varnish. Now I have a table on fire. But if you do it immediately, you're good. So then later, me and one of the ladies there ended up in my bedroom. We're naked doing our thing, and one of my buddies comes busting through the room, through the. And my house is only 4 years old at this time, and the door handle went through the wall. I got pissed. I hopped out of the car, grabbed the keys to the car, got in the car, started the car. As the car started, and I'm opening the garage door, having it reversed, by the garage door started going up, and I got told them they don't know how I didn't hit the garage door because it wasn't, it was still going. They said they were that close to hitting it. Reverse out of the driveway all the way to the road, threw it in the gear on the road, totally guess. Get to the bar. I asked for a tequila sunrise, and they go, Mr. DeVries, how do you think you're going to pay for that? And I go, with money. And they go, where's your money? And I go, in my wallet. And they go, where's your wallet? And I reached and I grabbed the bare ass, and they go, don't you think you should go home? And they actually let me go home.
Naked and afraid, come and sit with a wild wolf. He just loves to roam the streets. Are you a flasher? No. It's okay.
No, I haven't. Actually,
it's okay. We don't judge up in here.
Actually, you know, actually, I am kind of shy until I get to know people usually, or get alcohol in me. Then all bets are off.
Did you feel a draft at all?
Actually, huh?
Did you feel a draft at all? You know?
No.
No draft.
My adrenaline was so high and so pissed about my wall getting a hole in it that, I mean, come on, I was having sex. I left my house. I left the woman in bed and hopped in the car and went to the bar.
Did you get the tequila sunrise?
Huh?
Did they allow you
I do.
the tequila sunrise?
No, because I didn't have any alcohol with me.
Oh, okay. It's curious. It's curious. AGR.
Or money with me.
We just wanted to know.
Actually, I probably could have said, well, could I have a tab and take it to go? Or they probably would have let me.
Oh my goodness. So if you're just tuning in, you may know Wild Wolf as one of the newest hosts here on BIGO, doing absolutely amazing. He is also a construction company owner. He is a wild man, as you can see. He's a ladies' man. He's a party animal. He likes um, marijuana and is a great consumer of the plant himself. And he's a fabulous, fabulous cook as well. I definitely hear something. That's all right. It's all good. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Have you ever eaten a carton of ice cream by yourself?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That okay. Let's see. Second wife left. When she left for 3 months, all I had was ice cream in my freezer, and I would actually eat. I would eat 3 gallons of ice cream a day. That's what I was eating. Half a gallon at a sitting. I did that for 3 months.
Oh my goodness. Breakfast, lunch,
So,
dinner, and snacks in
yes.
between? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's a whole lot of ice cream.
So,
Oh my goodness.
so, so.
Have you ever gone commando?
Yes.
Yes. Are you commando right now?
Not right now, but yeah, I was planning on going to the doctor today, so.
That's okay. We don't judge. AG or me. We just all want to.
All my underwear has a picture of a wolf on the front of them.
He is a wild wolf. Have you ever ghosted someone?
No.
Never ghosted someone.
Nope.
Have you
Nope.
ever gotten a speeding ticket?
Multiple, but I've never had to pay one. I've won them all in court.
What is the
Oh, okay.
fastest?
This is the story you got here. This
So
one you got
let's
here.
do
Okay. I have to do the story before to get to the story that you have to hear. So this is probably going to be about a 10-minute story here. First of all, one of my buddies ran away from their mom's house when I had my own house, and it was in the summer. He was a couple grades behind me. I had graduated. I'm living in my house. My girlfriend's sitting on the couch, and there's a knock on the door, and it's like, oh my! She goes, "Come in," and I actually jumped from the couch all the way to the door, slammed the door shut, and I go, "You fucking bitch! It's the fucking cops! You never tell anyone to come in our door." So then I open the door and I go, "Hello, officer. How can I help you?" And he goes, "We got a warrant." And I go, "For what?" And they go, "To search to see if your buddy's here because you ran away from home." And I go, "No, he's not here." And they go, "Can we search?" And I said, "Well, let me see the warrant." And I go, read the warrant. I said, "You can search for what that is, but you cannot, nothing else is searchable." So I walk in. Well, the first thing is there's a pound of weed just sitting there on the kitchen table, which is right next to the door. So not in bags or anything. It's just sitting there freely. And so,
Just letting it air out.
they
Nice
come in their eyes
the
like
room.
that. Well, so the first thing is she could have got me in trouble because when they invite them in, then they went they had to use the warrant. They could have got that. So that was the first thing. The next thing they go, "Do you know where he's at?" And I said, "I have no idea." And they go, and they looked at my girlfriend at the time, and they go, "Do you know where he's at?" And they go, "Yeah, his buddies took his car to go get him." And I go, "Oh, is that where they went? I thought they were going to the store." I knew where they were going, but so twice within a 5-minute period, she could have had me in jail. Right?
Oh my God.
So I got away with that. Okay, so then it's like I decide I'm moving up to one of our other stores 4 hours away to get out of the town because it was a bad, now we're in trouble here because 72 hours. It takes 72 hours to get a new warrant. So, In the meantime, I did the whole school year, so 9 months of buying new clothes for the week every week because I had a huge walk-in closet. So never did laundry. I just bought new clothes every week for the following week. So my stepmom and my sister ended up buying or going to the laundromat. They closed the laundromat down for them. It took them 6 hours every washer and dryer to get all my clothes back caught up. So in the meantime, my dad buys a new house up north, and he goes, until I get up there, I need you to take care of it. So for 18 months, he paid for all the bills there, and I took care of the house. And this is a 6,800 square foot house, so full run. So, so anyways, lots of parties there, but they were healthy parties where nothing was getting damaged. I had grown up enough for at least that part at that time. So, okay. so we did all that. Well, then I decided to go back downstate like 6 months later to go see friends downstate. Well, I'm cruising along doing like 100 miles per hour, and all of a sudden this Beretta comes right up behind me, and I'm like, what the heck? Well, so I ended up taking off going down dirt roads. There's vehicles chasing me down the road at like 115 miles per hour. All of a sudden, I come around this one corner, and this corner had 6 ways that it all comes together. And when I got there, cars coming from over top of the hill and all that, there's like 30 cop cars from 3 counties chasing me down. So when we get said and done, my girlfriend at the time had her shoes off, and she was 17, and I'm 19, and they were going to arrest me for statutory rape because she was 17 with her shoes off. That's how bad that was. But I ended up getting a ticket for 65 in a 55. That's what they wrote me up for. So I took it to court. I get to the court, and, well, the officer didn't show up for one, so that was the first thing that automatically got the ticket. Bye-bye. But the second thing, and the judge goes, he looks at me, and he goes, well, since you know your laws and you've done this many a times and you beat the system, and you know I'm going to throw this ticket out. He goes, I just want to know, were you speeding? I go, hell yeah, we're doing 115 miles per hour over on dirt roads. I go, but you know what? And that was the thing. If the officer showed that I was going to use to get it, because I go, the ticket's invalid because the fact is it's not actually truthful. Because we're not doing the speed. I was doing more than what that was. Because I've won it on that too, where they've wrote up where they've written up a ticket for like 70 when I'm doing like 85, and I took it to the court, and the cop shows up, and it's like, the ticket's wrong. They go, why? I go, I was doing 85, so the ticket's invalid. So I've had those thrown out. So if you know the loopholes, you can get out of almost anything.
What is the fastest you ever drove a car?
238 miles per hour on a dragster. I used to have a dragster. I also used to have a funny car. I used to have a 70 Monte Carlo.
Oh my goodness. Did you ever like race cars, like for fun? Like actually on the track and stuff against each other?
Yeah. I used to go to dragster on the drag track all the time. I got out of that after one time the parachute didn't come out, and at that time I was at 268 miles per hour when we actually tried to do because it was 298 miles per hour that car did, the fastest I had it. And it was at 268 miles per hour when the chute didn't come out and the car just started flipping.
Oh my goodness.
I flipped at least a half a mile.
Bless you,
just
Waddle.
rolling. So then we built a new dragster, and I raced that a couple times, and then I sold it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just tuning in. Welcome to Spill the Tea with yours truly, Alicia G, and that one special guest. You may know him from the Wild Wolf himself. This is part 2.
1 second, Alicia. 1 second, Alicia. He is gonna try to be here on the 3rd. What happened is he ended up in the hospital, his medication issue, and they thought he had a heart attack, so he spent the whole day in ER. He contacted me or the family contacted me at 9:20 and was like, he's worried. He was worried that he wouldn't even be able to get and I go, well, let him know. We'll reschedule him, and we understand. And so, but they came into the room franticking, looking for how do we get a hold of you? I go, you're talking to the right person to get a hold of her. So,
well wishes and thoughts and prayers for a speedy recovery. Yes, we were supposed to have a different guest tonight, but after having such an amazing interview last time, why not bring back for a part 2 the Wild Wolf himself? In the meantime, and the show will still go on, and we'll have our guest that was supposed to be today at a later date. We wish him well and a speedy recovery, and he'll be doing our puppeteering for us very soon on our postponed dates. Okay. Questions. Have you ever slid into anyone's DMs before?
No, actually I haven't. I don't even like to go into multis that are totally open and go up to the box and tell them either invited, or if I feel like I want to say something, I'll ask and say, is it okay? I'd like to say something. And I wait for them to say, yes, come up. I just think it's proper etiquette to be either asked up or for, if you think you have something that, if I wanted to make a comment and where it'd be easier to talk, ask if it's okay, because, I have something that I could say about it. So I just...
Definitely. Have you ever dined and dashed?
Yes.
Can you tell us about that story? Spill the tea, Wild Wolf. Spill that tea.
Okay, we're going to what happened to start with. Dance club. We're out there we were at a club having a good old time. And I seen this one chick, and she was hot, just hot. So I go to the guys. I go, I'm gonna go up there over to her, and I'm gonna say, I want to eat your pussy until I come. And they go, you'll never do that. And I go, yeah, I will. So I walked right up to her and I said that and to her, and she goes, well, thanks for the compliment. And she goes, have a good night. And I was like, that's it. So I walk back there and they go, you didn't say anything. She didn't slap you. She didn't do anything. And they go, I ask her. So we get out, we're leaving. She's going out and they go, what are you asking? And she goes, that was a personal question for me and him. And I took it as a compliment. That's all she said. So, so then we go to what was a restaurant called The Clock in the town that I was living in at that time. We went to, was an all-night restaurant. We get there, we're eating, me and a group of people eating, and the lady shows up with her boyfriend. Well, this boyfriend of hers probably could bench about, I'd say 500-600 pounds easy. So I was like, well, I'm glad that I didn't, she said, oh, let's go. And all of a sudden he comes home. But yeah, so it was funny. But then when we got said and done, it was just so busy and everybody was there. And it's like, Matt, let's just go. So we sat there, we were done eating for about 45 minutes. It's like, I said, I'm sick of waiting. I'm just going to go. So we just 10 of us hopped up from the table at the same time, just walked out the door and just walked.
We got a runner.
The thing is nobody even chased it down. We were thinking, we figured the worst case scenario, they're going to say, you didn't pay. I say, well, we've been sitting here waiting for our bill. We figured it was for free because you didn't have no bill.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah. And that bill had to be close to probably a $200 bill that we walked out on.
Oh my god. Have you ever used a fake ID?
No.
Okay.
My dad had too big of a name. I didn't even have to worry about it. I just, I mean, one of the places that I used to go to a nightclub was the state police post was underneath it, and I'd walk in there and get served in all the time. So, yeah. So, never had to really worry about it. But also, you got to remember my dad's name. Though, like I said, I could be 2 towns over in a bigger town, and he'd still know where I went, when I was there, and how long I was there every time. So I couldn't hide from him. So.
Oh my goodness. Have you ever done or had a crush on your teacher? Oh, I think there's a story, folks. There is a story that comes with a swizzle teacher.
We got the gym teacher, and we also have the home ec teacher.
Spill that tea.
Okay, let's start with the gym teacher. After a swimming thing, because after we did all her stuff, she also did the licensing for me to be a lifeguard. So after school, we had to stay, do the licensing for, I had to do all the stuff that you have to do to get officially licensed for being a lifeguard. And then afterwards, we went to the locker room, and yes, it was a good hour of fun in the locker room. So it's like, okay, cut that one down, chuck that one down. Then I ended up in the home ec room.
What grade were you in? Let's back up. What grade were you in there, Wild Wolf?
11th.
Oh, okay.
For both of these.
Okay.
For both of these, it was 11. Okay. And then the home ec teacher, I made pot brownies in home ec class. Yeah, I snuck the class. That was awesome.
Did the teacher find of your special brownies, or?
Oh, they knew it was special brownies. You could smell special brownies when they're being made.
Just that.
Anyway, so end of the day, her and I ate those, and we stayed and had fun on the counters in the home ec room. So the 2 teachers that I thought were really hot, that I wanted to do something with, I actually did have to do something with. So.
Did you get good grades in that class? Those classes?
I got straight A's in all my classes. Except English. English, I was like, I didn't want to write reports, so I didn't do the reports. So if I would have wrote the reports, I would have got straight A's, but forget that. So that was bad.
Oh my goodness.
Senior year, I didn't show up at school much. I actually, every day, I'd show up at school, go see all my teachers to see what my tests were if they had a test for that day. And if they said no, I said, mark me here, I won't be here.
1111, make that wish, guys. Make that wish. Don't say it loud, type or text it. Everyone make that wish. Don't say it loud, type or text it. Shh. Sir, please continue. Wild Wolf.
So,
welcome to Spill the Tea. We're just Jordan, guys.
So, if I had a test in the class, they would actually let me do the test. So first I went and checked all of them. If I had only one, I'd go right straight to that one. If I had two, I'd do an order. And so that's all I did is I showed up for school, and if they didn't have a test, they knew they'd just mark me as if I was there. But if the government would ever look, how can I be sitting in a classroom when I'm actually on a time clock in a grocery store at the same time? So, but my senior year, I worked like 80 to 85 hours every week, plus went to school. So, but the only school thing was going straight to was doing my test. So I actually had to go to school the last 2 weeks of school, and it's been like 3 hours in one of my English classes to graduate, though.
But you
So,
made it happen. That's all that matters. All right. Have you ever been to a bachelor or bachelorette party? Or ever had one?
yes, and yes, yes.
Is there any story you
So,
want to tell us? Spill that tea out, look.
okay, probably the best one of all those type of stories would have been the one where my best friend decided to take me for my when I was getting married the second time to the strip club, and we went there, and we get there, and we're sitting out in the audience, while just chilling and all that. Well, one of the guys that worked for me at the store was dating one of the strippers, and I didn't know that. And all of a sudden, I get pulled up on the stage. They take a chair, they put me in a chair, they take my hands, and they put handcuffs on me and sit in the chair. And on stage, every stripper in the club did a lap dance with me. Some of them were wild, some were gentle, some were It's like, so yeah, it was a great night. And then I went home with one of the dancers that night, and then I got married 3 days later.
Nice, nice. We don't judge. We're just spilling the tea around, spill the tea. Guys, because you're
Okay,
following
my
me there.
second wife,
I found that
my,
script.
my second my second wife was Hope. The dancer's stage name was Faith, that I ended up doing something with. So,
Oh, there's faith, there's hope. Oh, there's hope. Oh, bless you, sinners, bless you. All right, all right. Have you ever met any celebrities?
multiple.
Ooh, spill some tea.
I actually,
Spill some tea.
my favorite one was when I met Demi Moore and Bruce Willis and sold them a computer for their daughter to go to school with. And they came in. I acted like they were just nobodies and just did everything, sold them what they did, and at the end, when they, I even sold them the extended warranties. I mean, I got on that. And then when they left and they got done and they were walking out, and I said, "By the way, I love your Die Hard movies." And then I just left it at that. Just. But and then he goes, "You know why we shopped here? Because you treated us as if we're just another person. You didn't get all starstruck on us." That would be my favorite one of them all. When I was working at the store still, and we were in a vacation town. I've actually got to go to John Cougar Mellencamp's cabin after he came into the store. Ted Nugent and the Damn Yankees and their girlfriends came into the store. Went to Crystal Mountain with them to a party afterwards. Let's see, who else was there? There was another one. Aerosmith came to town, and I went and I got to party with them.
Party with Aerosmith? How was that experience?
That was awesome. That was one of the best. And then Motley Crue, there's another one there. With them, I actually ended up going to an after party with Motley Crue, the whole band, at a bar with them. So that was cool too. So
were they like really partiers or really?
Oh, they had coke and everything laid down on the bar and everything like that, doing lines. They probably had 100 cases of champagne there. They had all the beer you could drink. They had Well, Tommy Lee loves his Jaeger, and so does Vince. So I'm gonna say they probably had about 10 cases of Jaeger sitting there out, and then they had all the other normal stock that you'd have at a bar. So yeah, no.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, yeah, they partied hard.
I can only imagine. Rock on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have any questions for the Wild Wolf, please let me know. Please, please, please let me know. Put it in the comments here. We are spilling some tea with the wild, wild
What?
Wild Wolf
And
himself.
there's one other person that I met that was really nice, or that I really enjoyed meeting. Well, a group was ICP. Actually, one of my friends actually lived right next to them, and when they in Detroit, and I went there to go visit, and they go, eh, he goes, oh, he goes, or she goes, come here, let's go. I go, what? And then she goes knocks on the door, and there's Violent J opens the door, and he's like, hey Sarah, how you doing? Good, good, good. Come on in. Who's this guy that's with you? And all that. So we partied for like maybe 12 hours, 13 hours with ICP and IC's place.
Oh my god.
That was the best. And I'll tell you what, they truly believe in their Fago. I mean, they have Fago everywhere. So
Did you get any autographs by any chance? Or pictures?
I did, but they burnt up in a fire when my trailer burnt, when my house burnt.
Sorry.
I mean, I had signed mirrors. I've had and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, the Doctor Feel Good mirror with the green print and all that. All the gang of Motley Crue had signed it and dated it for me. That's the biggest thing that I missed out of everything. Out of everything I had dated and signed. So.
If you could meet one celebrity, who would it be? Past or present?
George Carlin.
Why George Carlin?
Because he doesn't hold anything back. He just says it straight out. Either he didn't hold his words back. He just straight up, this is the way it is, and it's just he just loved the fact, how the way he worded things. It's like if you don't like the government, just stand up and do something about it. The government's only so strong. How many of us are here? It's just straight up. He's just saying what it is. So, yeah, that'd be the major person. Now, if I could have sex with any celebrity, it would have to be Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston. Oh,
So,
guys, if you have any questions for the wild man himself, the wolf, let us know. Let us know. How about, have you ever sang karaoke?
yes,
What is your favorite
I
karaoke
like
song to sing?
Bob Seger's Turn the Page.
Seeger's Turn the Page.
Now, I will not sing in a local place because my voice sucks, period. But I will go if I'm out of town. These people don't know me. It don't matter. I'm gonna have fun. So yeah.
Let's go with it, right?
So yeah.
What is your favorite type of music and favorite song? Your favorite genre?
Actually, I don't have a favorite genre. It's my mood. If I'm in country mood, it's country. If it's in jazz mood, I listen to jazz. If I'm in a hard rock, it's a hard rock. If I feel a rap mood, I play rap. So I actually depends on what my mood is on which genre I'm listening to, but it's either gonna be like Motley Crue, rap, or country type deal, usually.
had to pick,
Of course, 80s rock.
pick one song that represents your life, what would it be?
Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Feel Good, because the wolf makes you always feel good. He's a wild wolf.
Oh my God. You know, I, I make the plants or grow the plants. I am a caregiver for a lot of people with the plants. So, I take care of them with their medicine. Why not? But I just wish that we could actually show bongs, because I show my favorite bong to everyone. It's actually a dick bong. It's the shape of a dick, and it's red, white, and blue silicone. But it's like, when new people come up to my house, they actually have to, first time they smoke, they have to smoke out of that bong before they can have any other of the weed. So yeah, that's just one of those things that I make them do just because I can.
Oh, happy holidays, y'all.
The only reason I have it is just so, well, I guess you're gonna have to suck on a dick if you want to smoke weed with me. Once you do that, then you're okay.
Welcome. Welcome to my house. Here you go. Oh,
I'm gonna change it to that. I'm gonna change it to that when I say it, instead of tell them they have to smoke a
welcome.
Instead of suck a dick, I'm gonna tell them that they have to no weed without a PJ. See, and now I just changed the rule.
No, don't show it. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
No, I'm not. I can't.
Okay.
Yes. It's like, I keep on looking. It's like, okay, it's just right through that closet door, but I can't, because we'd be like, bye-bye.
You say hi and go bye-bye. Hi, bye. I am. I'm a blushing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Guys, if any other questions, ask the wild wolf. Ask him now. Just ask the wild wolf himself. Because we are on Spill the Tea here with Alicia G and the wild wolf himself. From construction man to party man to ladies man to 420 friendly man, 24/7 man to the host of BIGO, hosting on BIGO. He does it all, folks. He's a cook too. He does it all. And parties 24/7. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
I think it is, actually, now that you say that. The bong.
Okay.
But,
Oh. Is there anything else you like to floor us with? Because you always shock us more and more each and every time, Wild Wolf.
What do you mean?
Definitely.
I shouldn't even be a
flush, and I'm
I shouldn't even be a
cheeks.
shock anymore. It should be like, okay, he's gonna have something that he did, and it's just gonna be way out there, because it's always way out there. But I don't know. Probably the best sex session that I ever had was in an elevator that was total glass elevator.
That's cool.
So,
it's very cool.
You could, half of it was actually, you could see the whole city of Traverse City. So, and we were up there with city lights in the dark, and
Got the whole view, multiple ways than one.
I hit the stop button on the elevator on between floors 17 and 18. 18 is the restaurant.
Oh my goodness. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Any other questions? The view must have been amazing. That's right, an amazing view.
Colorful.
Oh.
So.
I want to say thank you very much.
Hey, Andy,
some more
Andy,
tea
you're
with
good,
it.
man. I catch you. You're good.
I want to say thank you for spilling some more tea with the AGRV and the Alicia G here. I am laughing, I'm blushing, I'm like, oh my god, did that just happen? But yes, from the wild wolf, that's what you have to expect, the wild wolf.
I have okay, this is my whole philosophy. I'm going to live life hard, fun, and enjoy everything. And too bad, if I slow down, then I'm just going to dig a hole in the backyard and bury myself in it now. So I just keep going. It's like, if I haven't experienced it, I want to experience it. And if why not?
Go
So,
big or go home, and the wolf never goes home.
right.
Yes, guys, be sure to give
Well,
us
I mean,
follow,
for
Evans,
for
me.
5 years, for 5 years, I had a kitchen table in my bedroom where we would actually people come over, we'd play poker, and then after we got done playing poker, we'd move the party to the bed, the California King bed. So, right, why do you want to go upstairs when you can just go upstairs? I mean, why start the party downstairs and come up to the bedroom? Take it all to the bedroom to begin with, and you're all ready to go. Nope, I have never done that, OG, but I want to.
Never jumped out of a plane. I would never want to jump out of a plane. All right.
I used to have I used to have my pilot's license. I used to have my captain's license for boats. I used to run a boat chartering for fishing. My boat's name was the Masturbator. So when you get out of the walkie-talkie, it was fun because when you get on the thing, talk to the other ones, you would, hey, this is the Masturbator, so and so out there, we're the fish biting and stuff like that. Yeah.
Someone else had a question. What was your favorite car you had ever owned?
My favorite car would have been my '62 Corvette convertible, which I only kept for a very short period. And the other car but then I had two other cars that I enjoyed almost as much as that, and that would have been my '70 Monte Carlo with a 400 turbo engine in it, and my '51 Chevy pickup that I restored, split window, H-form on the column. Hi, Paul. I'm from Michigan also. Get to know me and maybe we'll go a party. I'll teach you how it's done.
Partying with the wild wolf himself. And spilling some tea while we're at it. If there's any other questions, spill some tea with us. Ask us questions.
Okay. I got another story for you.
Let it up, wolf. Let it up.
One night we got a couple cases of beer. We started just cruising around, and I had a little escort. We're just cruising, and somebody says, I feel like I want some beans. And we just happened to go buy a bean field. So I went out into the bean field, opened the door, we grabbed beans, and they were green beans, took off, and we ended up doing this like 4 or 5 times through the night. And then all of a sudden they go, I'm sick of beans, I want corn. Turn around, come around a corner, there's a cornfield. And I would launch it into the cornfield, and stalks were going everywhere, and then came back out of the road. So, and then we end up in a town that I'd never been in before. There was a restaurant that was an all-night restaurant. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like, oh, let's go eat. We eat, and it's like, how did we even get here? Because probably because we went through more fields than roads to get there. But it was fun.
Not around, it's right through. Move on, baby.
And then another vehicle that I really, really, really enjoyed, which was not street legal at all, was my '78 Ford step-side pickup truck that I actually ended up putting 68-inch tires, 2 foot wide tractor tires on it, I'm 6'1", and I could barely, I'd actually have to get up onto the side to get the handle and open it and get into the truck. It ran on ab gas. It had 20 gallons in between the seat and the back, and then it had another tank right behind it. So there was 20 gallons of ab gas in the truck with me, and 20 right behind it. And it had an air conditioner unit in the back for the transmission fluid to go through to keep the transmission cool. It had a 4800 torque converter on it, so it had to be at around 5,000 RPMs or more for the truck to actually even move. When I was going through the pits with it, the mud pits with it, I was running like 18,000 RPMs on the thing. I could go a quarter mile through the mud pits in 3 seconds. So, but one day, one of my buddies got their car stuck, so we went and took the truck to go get him out, and a state trooper came, and he pulled up behind me, and I seen the train tracks, so I had to back up a little bit, and I hit it in reverse, and the cop had to be scared as heck, because I could have actually ran right over the cop car, because we used to do that with cars anyway. We'd get yellow cars just to run them over, just for fun, and I took out on the train tracks, and yeah, got away.
Oh my, we got a runner or a speeder. We got a lot of wolf. There's not
And then the thing
it's
is,
not done, Wolf. Is there anything that you want to do that you have not done? I think it's the best question.
well, recently I've decided that I really think I want to get into the porn industry and marry a porn star, because that way I know she's having sex. She knows I'm having sex. Okay, we got the thing worried about if they're cheating on us, because we already know we're having sex. So yeah. So there's nothing that we'd have to worry about. At least why not?
Welcome to Spill the Tea with the one and only, the Wild Wolf himself. And that was an amazing part 2 of all time. Give it up to the Wild Wolf. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, you sure to give him a follow. He is a wild man, a ladies' man, a 420 friendly man. He is a construction owner man. He is a BIGO host man. He does it all. He's a cook. He's a party animal. He just does it all. Guys, give him that follow. Follow me. I hope you all enjoyed one of the most wildest episodes of Spill the Tea with Alicia G. Oh my god.
Hey,
boom, boom, baby.
Maybe I can hook up with some ladies to get a thing going. Maybe we could get Boss Hole Productions and off and running. Oh, wow, that'd be a great idea.
The sky's the limits. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being you. And remember, each and every Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific, which is 10 p.m. Eastern, for that one special guest on Spill the Tea. The question is, who will be next on Spill the Tea with Alicia G? Remember, guys, all social media, AliciaGWorld. And don't forget, guys, hit that bell for notifications. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for being you. Thank you for being amazing. And until next time. And once again, thank you, Wild Wolf, for being one of the truest, wildest wolf's man's guest I've ever had. Boom, boom, baby. Alright, how we end every show. The boom, boom, baby on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Boom, boom, baby.